Okay, guys, we're live again. Let's get some people in here. Let's rock and roll. There you are, Fred. You're early. You're quick. What's up, Chris the Ish? Anthony, what up, what up, what up? 7646. That we going on? Here we are. Hey, what's going on, Ryzen? Vapid? What up, guys? Impressive. We had that quick sell-off down to 73.40 or so, and then I just did that tweet. I thought a 75.80 print would get us going, so hopefully this will be the start here. What up, Jay? Scott? Trent? What's going on, Trent? So I guess let's go back over what we've been talking. I mean, I thought this was a fourth wave. So again, these counts can change. I mean, it's never this easy. I'm still looking for this wave 3 in the pink here. So I would think we could bust through the 7,800 and finally get something really going here. I think you got to be impressed. There's your wrench, Molly, and tag. I don't think we need to mouse around here anymore. So I'm hoping this is the start of a move through the, that was 76.60 or so up here. Hopefully we can get through that and keep it moving. A breakthrough 78, 7,900 would be good. So I think, this next high, then we do another consolidation for a few days. So I put that wind moon in there just to get everybody excited. Trying to make it a little lighthearted here. What's up, Angry Dragon? It's only 9:30 here. I mean, I'm good till 1 or 2 in the morning. I mean, don't forget, Bitcoin makes majority of its moves in 10 days. So who knows? I mean, I think you've got the bears caught and you got people under invested. What's going on with what's coin market cap show for Tether now? 2.6. So that hasn't budged. A lot of money, a lot of gunpowder on the side to buy this thing higher. So I think it could be interesting here. Let me hold on here. I'm a little. I'm going to close a few windows. I got too much going on, as always. Close a few things. Let's see if we can get a little quicker action on this stuff. Let's go down to DigiByte. 0.047. I think we're cleaning out the shorts. What's up, Philip? There's DigiByte back to the highs as well, so it won't take much to I don't think ignite that one a little bit more. Let's go to the 30-minute. DigiByte holding in there like a champ. Hey, what's up, Elizabeth? EOS not doing much. Again, that's one thinking I should own. I don't really own much of it. You would think we'd get some volume in here from Asia. Here we've got Made back near the highs. That one looks good still. Strat USD. Some of these, if they've done a 1-2-1-2, need to get going. There's Z Classic up 4.8%. Zen down below 26 after doing a 31 and change. I still think there's a lot of room here on the upside on some of these. So let's just see if we can. What's up, Sir John? Bitcoin 7,600. I think that was the fourth wave we just came out of. It was longer term here, so this one too was really short. So there's a possibility we've already done a 3-4, and this could be a fifth wave, maybe. Definitely way above 8,000. So let's see if we can get a decent rally going here. Hold on a second. Let's see. Let's do Mana USD. Well, that chart looks good off the bottoms. Be nice to get that thing up here at a new high for this move, but that one still looks good. That was one of that Nick tweeted about for Silbert, I believe. One of his top 5, I think. What's up, interesting if true? So I just want to jump on here. I don't have anything major to talk about. I haven't really paid any attention to any news. I'm not sure what that sell-off was. That was like a 1-minute sell-off, $200 down. I was walking the dogs while that happened. Thought I was safe when we was at 75.80. But here we are back to new highs, so I don't know. Nick, I think Nick's going to be here tomorrow night. He didn't have a good weekend, so I'm not sure exactly our schedules. We'll let Nick say that for now. We'll let Nick talk, but I think we're going to be live. We had some meetings today. We did some Zoom meetings, so he's good. But and I think we'll do tomorrow night at 6:30. He's anxious to get back in here and get busy. But he's still working on an intro course. Tonight, developers are working on the software. So, yeah, you would think Bitcoin, we rallied from 61 to 7,500, 7,600, and really no correction. So, I'd mentioned we'd have a few hundred here. I mean, so far it's followed it perfectly. So, just really need confirmation right here would be cool. Quick move to 7,900 here would make me pretty happy. No doubt. Bitcoin Cash up 44. And the move could get even stronger here. I mean, we could get a move to 10,000. I wouldn't say that's not in the cards because I think we've got a lot of shorts caught. So there's Dash. Classic back to 1671. Came back down to that support area. Now we're short term looking a little bit better. Ethereum a little weaker than that one. I'm not as happy with. I think we need to give it some time. Litecoin 85.30. Here in a minute. It fell down there to almost 79, so back to 86. Just need these things to dig in here. Neo 34.37. Ripple 46. As you can tell, I mean, Bitcoin definitely the leader here. End of year Litecoin, I mean, I still think we if this rally continues right here, right now, I mean, I think the lows are still in. So if we go to the daily, I guess we go back and we go through that 180. 180 plus, I would think. And I don't know, everyone's talking about 60,000 Bitcoin, etc. I'm not going to go out on a limb like that. I think we're headed to new highs. Don't know the time frame. Anxious to see how the rally progresses, but so far so good. What's up, Taj? XLM 7%. That's the daily. I mean, XLM could rock and roll here, I would say. Go the 15-minute. What's up, iSirbest? Got some usual names in here tonight. There's the 30-minute XLM. So I labeled out a 1-2. And again, this could be the 3. We still could be working on the triangle for a wave 4 and then higher. But I just think I think the trend's still higher. XMR up over 4% right now. That looks like quite a few coins, really. EOS, I mean, Nick did the 2 interviews. We thought we kind of should be building some positions there longer term. I think longer term, that one's one you got to watch. So, what's going on, Vapid? So I think EOS, that one could get interesting too if you turn your head on it possibly. So. I was checking a couple things with the software here, getting a few updates. I'm an EOS here at 809, 819, 815's definitely slowing. Again, I think that's when you want to check out. If we go to the daily, cup and handle. There's the daily. I was thinking over here that we could have went down and checked that 4 level again, which would have probably technically gave you a pretty good buy, but I'm not sure at the moment. My thoughts are probably get half your position here and wait on the other half. And there's Digibyte. I mean, Digibyte, shoot. Digibyte gets above that point, 0.05, these levels here. I mean, that thing could skate quickly to the upside. I was going to bring the software in, but I got a feeling my guys are working on that because it looked like it hasn't updated in the last 2 hours or so. So you're welcome, Benjamin. Nick and I had a good meeting today with a couple friends. We're working on some more interesting things for everybody. So we're trying to be here long term and bring a shitload more value. There's Bitcoin 7650. Staying right with it. I don't know if XVG is dead or not. It is setting down here, not doing much. XVG USD. That's probably one that needs to be sold if we get any type of rally in these markets in general. Jay's going to use DigiBuy to buy an island and a boat. Sounds all right. And invite me over. Just don't have any hot calendar girls there. Yeah, I saw the news on REP. I have no position to speak of. Very few. Let's go to the volume very big here on Kraken. Wasn't looking that great. That's the hour. Quick move from 30 to 40. PTOY, I saw that one up earlier, was up a few percent. 4%. PTOY, USD, Bittrex, 1 hour. A little volatility down here, no real move. There's Tron. I really have no Tron. That was one that Matt was on back at much higher, so I don't really know that one. That one's got too much hype for me. Too much FUD. I'm trying to stay out of any extra trouble. You can get in enough trouble many other ways. Be nice here if we blow to about 78.50 while we're sitting here. 79.50. I guess I'm expecting them to still go quite a bit higher here. Let's bring up Quantum. That one's been a big underperformer, after acting very well for quite a few months. Here we are just setting down at the bottom. Can't say much about that. We need strength above that 950, which I would think we'll get some. Yeah, Tron can easily be traded. Just don't make it your HODL coin. There's QSP USD up 5%. Really same type of chart as I just had there on Quantum. Not much there either. Bitcoin and DigiBuy. That might be it. I mean, I think you can get in a lot of trouble having wrong coins. So, Salt up 27%. For some reason I got a little bit of slowness. I've got a lot of shit I'm doing here tonight, but here's Salt BTC. We'll go to Salt USD. This got a little bit deep for me, but maybe if I can put it back together here, it'll be all right. That looks like nice accumulation here. Not a great pattern, but decent. I like the ZRX and the BAT, no doubt. Linda, that's a little more Nick's ideas. closed a few windows. I can't get. Here's Power USD Vapid. I saw a few tweets about ETC being one of the most undervalued. I would think that thing, for risk reward, ETC's got to be a winner here. Nothing wrong with Power here in July. Nice rallies on some volume. Low volume pullbacks, so Power looks pretty good. I would think Litecoin could do a little bit better here, so we'll see if we can get some action going on it. Well, Bitcoin 7630, just holding up here. I still think we'll break through here and make a move tonight. Let Asia chase them higher. Let's check a couple. Hold on here. And we just need to get a 7680 or so print up here to get things going. Get through that previous high. I mean, we've gotten really close to it, so. So short term, I guess, if you get a 78, 79, maybe that's a, a top for this wave 3. Then we'd have another triangle, another flat or something. But I still think ultimately we keep working higher. So don't know if you can trade it or not. I'm trying not to miss rallies here. So, but then as you know, Bitcoin's chart is much better than majority of the coins. Some of these are still pretty good, but ADA USDT holding in there. I mean, Digibyte, I guess, you could call this the wedge, which you would think then a new high would be a short-term top. For now, I'm not really going with that. I don't think so. This was good volume coming in here. Some more decent volume up in here. So I still like the outperformance on Digibyte versus everything else. I mean, volume has been decent behind this rally. I mean, it's lower, but we have a lot of people not in the game anymore. A lot of them sat on the sidelines or quit. So I don't have an issue with any volume yet. So let's get rid of that on nobody thinking I'm calling a top on Digibyte. I'd rather go back to the daily on Digibyte. I would think it gets I'd be more tempted to have that on DigiBuy myself. Good night, Vin. I'm going to have to get me some music playing, I guess, and some other crap here. I'm just trying to get live as much as I can at the moment, especially with us not doing our 6:30 broadcast. I mean, looking at the daily Bitcoin, I mean, looks like a Wyckoff spring and a test, and some nice green bars here. So, Elizabeth, everyone else has got music and all kinds of crap going on. Much more entertainment, I guess. We've still got a downtrend line here we're going to have to contend with. I saw the post on what the ETF, they're saying it's August 16th as the date. I haven't really checked into that. I'll care as it gets a little bit closer. But we got a lot of action before the 10th or 16th. But you got to agree here with the bears. A lot of selling coming in the past that would have took us to new lows, and we seem to recover from that now. So it's been pretty impressive trading for real. What's up, Alan? Yeah, in the past, some of these red bars would ruin it. So I mean, so far we seem to catch our breath and put ourselves back together. So I mean, ETFs, they're saying the ETFs in the gold market, that brought a lot of people in, and those ETFs had huge positions. So I think the ETF is just something that this market will keep having the wind at its back for years. So I think it's a big deal. Yeah, I think it's a big deal. As we've been saying, I mean, it brings in a lot of the stock investors, I think. I do have 2 phone calls I'm supposed to make tomorrow about getting some stock clients into Bitcoin. I've mentioned it to them over the last 6 months or so. So a few people are talking about it. We got some dogs outside barking. Now I got my dogs excited. Alan, I think we got to get above the 78.50. That's got to bring in some buying. So I guess I just think we can assault 8,000 here, and then probably that brings in then some more sideways. Yeah, when 401k money can go out and buy these things, that's just got to be so much money, I think, coming. And as we had tweeted, Tom Lee said it, there'll be more people wanting Bitcoin at 10,000 than they wanted at 6,000, and they'll want it at 20,000 too. So I just think they'll chase the bull again. If you go back to the 2 hour, I mean, you've got this resistance here at the 77.80. I'd prefer that I think we spike through that. A lot of people probably are still short with stops at those levels. I mean, there could have been a triangle ended here at 76.25 or so. Really, we've got through that, so I think there's some resistance here. Some people that bought in here that now are wanting to sell for break even. But so far, this thing keeps trending higher. So I like the way it looks. Oh yeah, people love expensive Bitcoin. Then everyone's buying it, everyone feels good, there's no stress. There's been way too much stress to buy Bitcoin down here. So not much else. Everything kind of 3, 4, 5% on the big names. And I keep saying this move off the high, this last correction, we had an ABC down, and the last C wave down really had the Fibonacci 0.618 for the 3 jabs down. Then the rally off that was kind of textbook Elliott wave. So as everybody knows, the software, this was Bitcoin. They're working on it right now, so they did take it down. Last print was 7,400 right before the last rally. So I'm using the software a little bit here. Litecoin screaming by, $85. Let's look at that one. I think the Litecoin is those lows down here are big lows. We're probably done a 1-2, 1-2 off the lows. But there again, like Bitcoin's been going, we really need some strength out of Litecoin, Ethereum, Classic, and some of these. If we do get the strength out of them, I mean, Bitcoin, my count on Bitcoin could be wrong. We could then go much higher here. So I still think the risk is we go higher than you expect. BWX, I do not know that one. Yeah, the Ethereum is correct. It's just not pushing through here. I've seen some counts 1-2, 1-2 on here, which would make sense, but that really means it should be accelerating here. So again, I think the key is what happens here if Bitcoin can get above the 7,700. Maybe some of these coins are going to really come on strong here. But I don't like this setting here. It needs to get going. Drill bit Taylor, we've had DigiByte up here a few times. Looks good. Needs to get above that 0.05 level. Otherwise, I think this has been accumulation. Now it's really showing some strength here. Everyone missed the head and shoulders. Not sure what time frame you're looking at. All right, Vapid. Thanks for jumping on. Like I said, I'm going to be here. I've got a lot of stress out of my life, and I'm pretty well organized here. And Nick and I just keep moving forward, so a lot less stress in the organization with Nick. Nick's got the same work ethic as I got, so. Bitcoin 76.46. As you saw that ride through 6,800, I mean, shoot. We could wake up in 10 minutes and be at 7,900. Yeah, I know Niagara Tony's all over Cosmos. I've heard good things about it, but that's not, I cannot speak much on it. I mean, that dump, the $200 dump in 1 minute in Bitcoin, I'm going to say was, I was looking for news, didn't see it. I mean, I'd had this up here when I left the last live, so that could have been the E of the triangle. So you could have said that the fourth wave finished here, which means we're doing a 1-2 right here before we continue to blast off. That was a classic E wave probably. And then we sprung this low here briefly. I'm good, Patrick. Can't complain. And this could easily been a 1-2, and we're just, you know, it's still everything's gone according to my plan here for quite a few weeks. So I guess I just think we got to go higher here. Yeah, a lot of shorts I think have piled on a lot of these bricks, expecting another breakdown. Like I say, I think we've turned the corner on that. So I think the trend is higher. I'm going to wrench you Ace G. I'm pretty happy with the chat. Don't really have any trolls in here. No previous problems. So it's cool just to keep it business, keep it moving. I mean, definitely here, I mean, on a short-term basis, Patrick, yeah, that would be, I'm going to say some accumulation on Wyckoff. We had a little bit of a buying climax here. I mean, really, Wyckoff can be used on any time frame, so. And when we're trying to pick turns, we're going to be at the 5 minute. Matter of fact, let's bring in the 5 minute on bounce volume. I talked about here that to see if any volume came in, it didn't. So no real sell volume up here on this consolidation pattern. So I still think that looks good. Trend looks higher. Alan, I brought up the software. I think my guys have got it down because it stopped about, 2 hours ago or so. Let me double check here. My guys are on a different time frame, so. And they're also switching out my symbol list. I gave them a symbol, I'm going to say, of, I don't know, a couple hundred coins that they're adding. So there was Bitcoin when we was at 7,400. So again, OP's holding up. Technometer, I'm not going to say those numbers are correct. We're still working on that. Getting close to overbought, but not there yet. Would be on the next rally. Thanks, Amit. I'm going to wrench you. There was Classic with the software. Not much to say there. I mean, coming down to oversold on the technometer. Ethereum. Again, coming down to oversold. I don't want to trade off those at the moment until we're sure what we're looking at. We're just holding the 7,600, 7,650 level, so there we are, 7,640. IDTI. Jay, I would, but let me check here. There's no way. On the stock software, you know, I could bring in every stock, but to keep down the volume, I only have select stocks, ETFs, etc. on the software. And if you're a subscriber, I add anything that you ask for. So if IDTI, obviously it's a smaller one. I will make a note though to add that, so we can talk about it sometime. Or next time. Let me make a note. IDTI. I did look up here at there's Overstock. You see down here we had the 38 reading. 38's oversold, so that did pick the low here. We've had a couple of overboughts though. But it looks like I'm going to say some selling back down to 37 on Overstock. I'm probably interested in. If you go back, this is the 1 year. Hold on a second. That was interesting. Obviously, we had good volume coming in here for a selling climax. We had a spring here with really not much of a test. And then obviously you can call that an upthrust. I think it's going to matter on volume. So I'm anxious to see Overstock over the next 2 or 3 days. See what it can do. That one could be interesting. I did give out a buy recommendation on the stock today. I'm not going to share it because I gave it out to pro traders. I will talk about it in a few days. Kind of an interest rate type play on a bank stock. So, talk about that in a few days. POE to the list on the stock side, or POE on the coin side. Let me see if I've got that already on there. Some reason I think I probably already do. POE. No, I don't. Chris, I will get that added. If anybody else has any coin symbols, something you really like and you're going to be asking me about, shoot those over to me. I think I've got the majority. Just like that, I didn't have POE. So I'll add POE, BTC, and then also any of the USD, USDTs that it has. Well, we're holding this level in Bitcoin, so it'd be nice they'd run to the upside here. Well, guys, that's all I got, so I'm going to get out of here. I got a little more work to do. Try not to go live again to bother everybody, but I would guess I'll probably be on here. I know I have 2 conference calls tomorrow. I think one's at 10 and one's at 11, so I might not be able to squeeze in before there, but I should be on sometime, and then I believe Nick and I will be here at 6:30. I do believe in market cycles a little bit. Yep. Go live with Bitcoin movements. I'll be able to do it, no doubt. I'll be around here watching, so. What's up, Bill? We just jumped on here hoping we maybe broke through 7,800 while we were live. Got up here near the highs, so just wanted to update. Everything's still moving as expected, so we will catch everyone later. Have a good evening.